What's up, y'all? KendramaCo Kendama and back with another Kendama review. This time it's actually on a clear coat from Spiffy Toys. Not a lot of people know about this clear or have it in their hands, so we're going to do this review for you right now to tell you whether or not this is going to be the clear for you. Things we're going to be going over in this: the Kens that I played it on, so that means wood types and the shapes and stuff, how this breaks in, clearing over wood versus clearing over paint, basically everything you need to know for this Tama and this clear. First of all, let's explain what Spiffy Toys is. Spiffy Toys is a Kendama distributor in Canada. They hook up everyone in Canada and they come to most major events. I've seen them at NACO last year for the first time, and then I saw them again at Battle. I'm pretty sure they have a really good presence in the Canada community, so that is really awesome. It's run by Spiffy herself. She has merch, which I'm actually wearing right here. She also does like skateboards, art on the skateboards, art on Tamas. Penguins are kind of her thing. She's done a ISR collab, so if you've seen that blue white fade thing with the penguins on it, that is the Spiffy collab, which is really, really dope. So yeah, and today I'm going to be reviewing their own in-house clear, which is one of my favorite clears ever. Let's just get it off the bat. First, let's go over what I have and what I've been playing. The Tama I've been playing is this blue Tama with this really nice flower design. It's her own like kind of design, which has this very like youthfulness to it, and I really like it. That's me personally. It's like almost like a childhood thing. It gives this youthfulness to Kendama that, you know, sometimes is missing. So it's full paint and it's full hand paint, and the application of the clear is also hand painted as well. As you can see that there are like some white scratch marks, and there is very slight peeling, but it's not big peels. It's like, you know, if you cup it and then you like scratches a little bit, you get like a little flake. And then some Dama road rash from when, you know, you skid a Tama against the ground and stuff. There's stuff like that, but there's no really like dirt or any kind of gunk on it. And then obviously around the hole, that's where you're gonna get your most damage. It's held up pretty well. There's some spike marks, there's all that kind of stuff, and then there's more of that kind of flake peel. I hate to call it peel because it's not really big peeling around the Tama, and in my opinion it's held up very, very well. Because of the nature of this clear, it basically golf balls or goes into the wood and dents inside of the wood or the paint before it comes off, and you want that with Kendamas, and this clear does that very, very, very well, and I really like it because of it. Kayaki, in my opinion, is considered a hardwood, and the fact that it's denting inside of Kayaki, I feel like in my opinion is really, really good. Before I get into how it breaks in and how it plays and stuff, the really cool things about Spiffy is that I think they have some kind of importer from Japan or something like that. So they have Kayaki Tamas, like this one is a Kayaki Tama, which is really dope. And they've been starting to use ash, which a lot of people have been a really big fan of because of the way ash breaks in for stalls and all that. Really anything bonds well with Spiffy clear, but specifically with the ash Tamas, it's bonding very, very well. So because of golf balls itself, it's a very, very soft paint. So it's literally going to make anything that it goes on like that much softer. So this is Kayaki with paint, so the paint's gonna make it soft, and then the clear just makes everything very not malleable, because it's not like you move it and then it like rips or anything, because it doesn't do that. It doesn't feel like really anything. It doesn't feel like rubber, but it also doesn't feel like a gloss paint. It's very much in between. It's like almost a hybrid paint, which is really, really cool. It starts off kind of icy, but as soon as you start playing it, I would say after like the first day, you get this really nice grip around it. And sound check, you can kind of hear just like it's very slight. It's not very like hard or very loud screech that you get with like factory sticky paint. You can kind of just, it has that very silent noise, and it's just gripping onto the paint so nicely, which is really, really cool. I've played it on paint and I played it on hardwood, and I will say on paint it's way more softer because paint's softer than obviously just like a coat on the wood. As that wood gets softer from beating it in, the clear goes along with it and it bonds with it so well. Shout out to my homie Dama Banks, Dallas. He had one of the penguin burned Spiffy clear Tamas from Battle, and I checked his and that thing was broken in, super soft ash, played super nice. The paint that was on the penguins, the little paint that was on the penguins, held up completely well and was super dope. I've been playing this one, and I've had the experience with both the, you know, the mainly natty and then the painted Damas, and I can say both of them are really nice. But because of the nature of Spiffy's designs, like this is completely painted. A lot of the time she'll have like little intricate designs like flowers or something, or like Adrian's Tama, which I'll have a picture of, it has like not a yo-yo all over it, but it's predominantly a natty. It's really good. Like that's fine because it's mostly natty and it bonds onto it really well. So those designs are great. She doesn't have a lot of these fully painted Tamas, so not really something you need to worry about too much, I guess. Because of that, it grips onto a lot of things well, but I wanted to test out what woods it would go on well. When I first was playing this, I was playing it on hickory. Hickory is a very grippy wood, and as I expected, it was gripping on this very, very nicely, which no complaints. On this beech KendramaCo Ken, now you're wondering why I use this, it was gripping on well. I did lunars on this KendramaCo Ken, and let me tell you, oh my goodness, it still lunared with this awful balanced KendramaCo Ken. So I don't know if that says wonders, but this thing does wonders. I played on 2B, the contact with the maple and the clear is also super nice. There's no complaints about those wood types either. Then obviously this bamboo rosewood thing, it's gripping on, it's bamboo. All these more porous grains is gonna grip on harder. Maple grips on well, and then this beech Ken might be the Ken shape, but you know, it gripped on not as well as the other ones. As for just playing, like, it's just so fun to play because of the slip grip ratio. It's one of the best top tier ever, in my opinion. Right now, Easy Clear is one of the best slip grip ratios out there, and I'm pretty sure in terms of that and slip grip, it's up there with Easy Clear because that's how nice it is. When you get really good at kendama, you flip and then you hit it, and then it almost feels like it stops, but if it did just stop, it would rock off, right? Because that's how kendama work. You can make a micro adjustment so fast that it feels like it's just stopping, but it's really just the clear doing, you know, it's doing work, it's doing its thing. It's just such a good experience, and it feels so nice because it's not too sticky or anything like that. I've had experiences where like things rock because it's too sticky. The adjustment that you get and all that kind of stuff, it just feels great on any kind of cut balance trick. If there was one con I had about this clear, it would just be that, but it does have this kind of clouding effect. Just like when you play something a lot and then it kind of gets this like slight white film over it. It's pretty common for some of these, for some in-house clears, and this one also has that. If you want, you can say the brush strokes on it could be a con, but I personally don't mind the brush strokes, and they don't do anything to negatively affect the play. I feel like I've covered every single base of this clear. If it's not clear by now, I really think everyone needs to try Spiffy clear. Prices on these very simplistic designs can be like $25 and then like $35-$40 from the more like complex designs, which are really cool because she hand paints them all, and they're just such cool designs in my opinion. I'm a fan of the art style. If you're a fan of the art style and you want a playable kendama, definitely do not miss out on a Spiffy Tama next time you see Spiffy at an event. I don't know if they do sell anything online, but you can maybe hit Spiffy in the DMs if you want a Tama, and I'm pretty sure they can take care of you. Again, shipping is from Canada, so you're gonna pay a little bit more for shipping, but if you don't have the opportunity to see an event, or you know, don't come out to kendama events like that, and pay whatever price for the clear because it's such a good clear. I hope to see more of you with Spiffy clear Tamas, and for those of you who already have Spiffy clear Tamas, make sure down below you put down what your experience is with Spiffy clear. Maybe it's different from mine. Maybe you don't like Spiffy clear, maybe you have gripes. This is an honest channel. We want to have these discussions, and we want to be sharing product that is doing good things in the community, and also sharing things that things can improve on. That's it for me. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe button, and hit post notifications so you can be one of the first to watch these videos when they come out, and obviously sharing the video goes a long way for the channel. This is Kendama, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.